Halloween, a night of mystery and intrigue, has been a cornerstone of modern celebrations for centuries. But have you ever stopped to think about the origins of this spooky spectacle? From its humble beginnings to its current status as a global phenomenon, Halloween has undergone a transformation that is both fascinating and unsettling. As we delve into the history of this holiday, we'll uncover the dark secrets and surprising truths that lie behind its evolution. The earliest recorded celebrations of Halloween date back to the ancient Celtic festival of Samhain. This pagan ritual marked the end of the harvest season and the beginning of the darker half of the year. The Celts believed that on this night, the boundary between the living and the dead became blurred, and spirits of the deceased would return to roam the earth. As we explore the history of Samhain, we'll discover how this ancient festival laid the groundwork for the modern celebrations we know today. As Christianity spread throughout Europe, the early Christian church attempted to eliminate the pagan traditions of the Celts. However, the festival of Samhain proved to be a resilient and enduring part of the cultural landscape. In an effort to supplant the existing traditions, the Christian church established All Saints' Day, a holiday dedicated to honoring the saints and the deceased. But despite these efforts, the old pagan customs and superstitions continued to thrive, laying the groundwork for the modern celebrations of Halloween. As the centuries passed, the traditions and customs of Halloween continued to evolve. The festival became associated with the supernatural and the occult, and the modern concept of Halloween as we know it today began to take shape. From the carving of jack-o'-lanterns to the donning of costumes and masks, the holiday became a time for revelry and merriment. But beneath the surface of these light-hearted celebrations, a darker and more sinister reality lurked, waiting to be uncovered. Folklore and mythology have played a significant role in shaping the modern concept of Halloween. From the legend of the Headless Horseman to the tales of witches and ghosts, these stories have become an integral part of the holiday's cultural landscape. As we explore the world of folklore and mythology, we'll discover how these tales have influenced the way we celebrate Halloween, and how they continue to captivate our imagination to this day. The modern concept of Halloween has been shaped by the influx of immigrants from around the world, each bringing their own unique cultural traditions and customs. As these different cultures intersected and interacted, the holiday underwent a transformation, incorporating new ideas and practices into its existing framework. From the Irish tradition of carving turnips to the Mexican celebration of the Day of the Dead, the cultural exchange that has occurred over the centuries has given rise to the diverse and vibrant celebrations we see today. In recent decades, Halloween has undergone a significant transformation, driven in large part by the forces of commercialization. The holiday has become a major driver of consumer spending, with billions of dollars being spent on costumes, decorations, and candy each year. As we explore the impact of commercialization on Halloween, we'll examine the ways in which the holiday has been shaped by the demands of the marketplace, and how this has affected the way we celebrate and experience the holiday. Beneath the surface of Halloween's light-hearted celebrations, a darker reality lurks. From the exploitation of workers in the candy and costume industries to the environmental impact of the holiday's waste and excess, there are many aspects of Halloween that are less than benign. As we delve into the darker side of the holiday, we'll explore the ways in which Halloween reflects and reinforces some of the more troubling aspects of our culture and society. Halloween has long been associated with the thrill of fear and the excitement of the unknown. But what is it about the holiday that taps into our deep-seated fears and desires? As we explore the psychology of fear and thrill-seeking, we'll examine the ways in which Halloween allows us to confront and overcome our fears in a safe and controlled environment, and how this can be a powerful catalyst for personal growth and transformation. Halloween has become an integral part of our cultural landscape, reflecting and shaping our values, attitudes, and beliefs. From its association with the supernatural and the occult to its role in shaping our perceptions of death and the afterlife, the holiday has a profound impact on our collective psyche. As we explore the cultural significance of Halloween, we'll examine the ways in which the holiday reflects and reinforces our deepest fears and desires, and how it continues to evolve and adapt to the changing needs and values of our society. Today, Halloween is celebrated in countries around the world, each with its own unique twist and interpretation. From the Japanese celebration of Obon to the Mexican Day of the Dead, the holiday has become a global phenomenon, reflecting the diversity and complexity of human culture. As we explore the global celebration of Halloween, we'll examine the ways in which the holiday has been adapted and transformed to suit the needs and values of different cultures, and how it continues to evolve and spread to new and unexpected places. As we look to the future of Halloween, it's clear that the holiday will continue to evolve and adapt to the changing needs and values of our society. From the impact of technology and social media to the growing awareness of environmental and social issues, the holiday will likely undergo significant transformations in the years to come. As we conclude our journey into the world of Halloween, we'll examine the possibilities and challenges that lie ahead, and how the holiday will continue to reflect and shape our culture and society in the years to come. The mystery deepens as Batman discovers his killer strikes on specific holidays. Each murder occurs on a different celebration: New Year's Day, Valentine's Day, Easter Sunday. The pattern reveals a chilling precision that haunts Gotham's social calendar. District Attorney Harvey Dent becomes increasingly obsessed with finding the connection between these seemingly random killings and the city's most festive days. Harvey Dent's partnership with Batman evolves from professional alliance to personal vendetta. As the holiday killer's body count rises, Dent's dual nature becomes apparent in subtle ways. His careful attention to evidence, his midnight stakeouts, and his increasingly reckless pursuit of the truth begin to mirror the very duality that will one day define his scarred identity. The case becomes more than justice, it becomes obsession. Gotham's traditional organized crime begins to fracture as the Falcone family faces new threats. The holiday killer's murders disrupt their carefully maintained operations, exposing vulnerabilities they never knew existed. Old-school mobsters find themselves outgunned and outmaneuvered by a killer who knows their secrets. The transition from mobster to supervillain begins with these very murders. Selina Kyle's path crosses with Batman's investigation in unexpected ways. Her knowledge of Gotham's underbelly proves invaluable, yet her own motives remain unclear. She provides information about the Falcone family that Batman cannot obtain through official channels. The relationship between Batman and Catwoman deepens as they work together, though both wonder if their partner is leading them towards salvation or destruction. Hints of chaos begin to emerge in Gotham's criminal underworld. While the Joker has not yet appeared in full, his influence lingers in the psychological warfare the holiday killer wages. The killer's theatrical methods, their obsession with identity and performance, echo the madman's future brand of terrorism. Batman realizes they are not just hunting a murderer, but witnessing the birth of something far more dangerous. The investigation takes a devastating turn when Harvey Dent begins to show signs of his own transformation. His careful balance between law and justice wavers as he becomes consumed by the case. The trauma of the holiday killer's murders, combined with his own inner conflict, begins to crack the perfect persona he has built. Batman watches in horror as his ally's dual nature emerges in ways both subtle and terrifying. The truth behind the holiday killer emerges from the shadows of Gotham's past. What begins as a quest for justice transforms into something far more personal and destructive. The killer's motivation stems from a tragedy that connects directly to Harvey Dent's own history. Batman realizes that catching the holiday killer means confronting not just a murderer, but the very concept of justice twisted by pain and revenge. Harvey Dent's transformation into Two-Face becomes inevitable once the truth is known. The acid attack that scars his face also marks the beginning of his end as Gotham's golden boy. His once perfect duality, the coin flip deciding fate, becomes a tragic reality rather than a metaphor. Batman witnesses the birth of one of his most iconic villains, born not from accident or madness, but from the investigation itself. The holiday killer's murders catalyze a fundamental shift in Gotham's criminal landscape. Traditional mobsters find themselves displaced by costumed psychopaths who understand the city's fear better than any organized crime syndicate. The Penguin, the Riddler, the Scarecrow all gain power as Gotham's citizens retreat into their own psychological nightmares. The age of supervillains begins with these very revelations. Batman's partnership with Harvey Dent and James Gordon defines his approach to justice in Gotham's formative years. Their collaboration proves that even the darkest cases can be solved through teamwork and determination. The Holiday Killer case becomes Batman's first major victory, establishing him as Gotham's protector rather than just its avenger. Yet the victory carries a heavy cost that will echo through his entire career. The story's influence extends far beyond its 1996 and 1997 publication dates. Christopher Nolan drew from its themes for the Dark Knight trilogy, exploring how obsession and duality corrupt even the noblest intentions. The television series Gotham and Matt Reeves' The Batman both reflect its noir sensibilities and character-driven approach. It stands as proof that Batman's greatest enemies are born from his greatest victories. The Long Halloween remains one of Batman's most definitive stories precisely because it doesn't end with victory. It ends with consequence. The birth of Two-Face, the rise of supervillains, and the corruption of Gotham's heroes create a legacy that shapes every Batman story that follows. Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale understood that the darkest secrets aren't hidden in shadows, but in the moments when light reveals what we truly are. If you enjoyed this story, subscribe for more real mysteries and discoveries.